Hello guys! 2026 is not about chasing big months or posting screenshots. It's about building something clean, building something scalable, building something professional. And my goal with Phidias Propfirm is very simple. Maximize payouts while growing a real life trading account. And not one or the other, the both in the same time, in the same year. And in this video, I'll walk you through my exact plan for 2026, how I intend to scale accounts, how I manage risk across all these accounts, and how I manage this structure that I'm gonna build, how I aim to grow live capital, and how I want to improve as a trader by moving closer to an institutional mindset. So guys, if you are ready, let's get into it! So just to let you know, I see prop firms as a bridge, not an end goal, alright? So they allow you to access capital, of course, build a track record, and transitions progressively toward a trading real money with real capital. Alright? So in 2026, my priorities are very clear. Trade clean, respect risk, protect drawdowns, and compound consistency. No shortcuts, no forcing performance, unless on the 10k drawdown challenge, because it's a competition, but just execution, repetitions, and discipline. So my objective number one is about the 25k static accounts. I can show you if you are going on the Phidias Propfirm website. You can see in the accounts they have a static account, especially this one, the 25k static account with a maximum drawdown of $500, and you need to reach the profit target of $1,500. And you can get until 5 accounts like that. So my first objective is to progressively pass 5 25k static account. Alright, 25k static account, because it's the maximum as you can get once you have succeeded the evaluation phase. And this first objective is during the year. Alright, so the approach is simple. Same system, same rules, same risk parameters, and once passed, each account will be sent in live. And each live account represents $500 of real capital. So 5 accounts means $2,500 of live exposure. Minimum. And this step is not about speed, it's about execution, quality, and consistency all through the year. Alright, so static accounts are a foundation. They force you to trade clean. That's why it's my main purpose during the next year, and that's why I explain you as a first objective. The second objective is about scaling exposure. I can show you again how can you scale your exposure. It's thanks to the fundamental accounts. Alright, so I aim to secure 500k fundamental accounts and swing funded accounts too. Alright, 5 fundamental and 500k swing, because it's the only option to maximize your exposure and your capital by Phidias Propfirm, to take the 100k accounts and not the 150k account, because the 150k accounts allows you to take on it's count like 2 slots, and you can only have 5 slots in maximum, and the 100k fundamental, it offers you 1 slot and not 2, like unlike the 150k. So you can get 500k fundamental account, but you cannot get 550k fundamental account. All right, and the same thing for the swing accounts. And my minimum target on each of these accounts is pretty simple. It's to reach $1,000 of profits at least. And on at least one of those accounts, the goal is to reach 3 payouts, which allows the account to be moved to live trading. Thanks to that, I'm going to maximize my exposure in this live account. So times 10 equal $10,000 on my live account. This is my main objective too for next year, to get at least thanks to the fundamental accounts and the swing accounts, to get $10,000, which is goes in my live account. All right, like that I can increase and grow my live account like that. All right, I will have on my live account this $2,500 plus this $10,000. And if you succeed to do that, it starts to be really interesting. And this approach gives me more exposure, more payout potential, and stronger live account growth. The key here is replication. If a system works once, it should work multiple times under control, obviously. And another point about next year is 2026 is not only about money or performance in trading, it's also about becoming a better trader. One of my main goals this year is to raise my level towards institutional style trading. And that means going deeper into liquidity dynamics, market structure, positioning, higher time frame, narratives, and risk allocation logic. So less focus on isolated setups, as I'm doing, for example, in live stream, but more focus on context and flow. And Propfirm trading is an excellent environment for that. Not just to earn payouts, but to develop professional habits. And by Phidias Propfirm, they want the most as possible professional trader retails. They are some trader retails who have some skills to build and to do a nice trading, which is performed with time, where you can manage your risk correctly, cleanly. Another important objective for next year, obviously, is performance, consistency. And I aim to rank in the top 10 of every 10K drawdown challenge. That's a high and ambitious objective for the year, because for every 10K drawdown, trying to reach the top 10 is going to be really, really hard. I'm going to show you again when I say the 10K drawdown challenge, I mean this competition about Phidias Propfirm, who allows you each day $10,000 of drawdown, which is trailing every day. And this last 10K drawdown challenge, Phidias Propfirm offers a prize pool of $24,000. So if you are among the 10 first guys of the leaderboard, you would be sharing $24,000 of prize pools, and that's a lot. This is a lot. And if you can succeed at this, you can of course send it to your live account or even take it as a payout. So it can increase even more, again and again, your turnover as a trader retail and your payouts. So as I wrote it, top 10 of every 10K drawdown challenge, as I said, is going to be really, really hard, but every purpose, every objectives are ambitious to trying to be always a better version of ourselves and to go out of our own comfort zone. So that's why this one is going to be really hard, but in the same time, it will be so interesting to follow each one of these challenge and competition with all the other opponents. So I cannot wait to fight as soon as at the beginning of next year, at the beginning of 2026. So let's see, guys, and let's fight all together. With PPTV code, of course, PPTV code. Never forget, guys, PPTV code, the best TV show, the best trading show in the world among all the prop firm industry. We're gonna fight, of course, in live, baby, in live. And to do that, to reach the top 10 for every 10K drawdown challenge, I cannot rely only on the NQ, on the Nasdaq. I need to trade other markets, adapt to different behaviors, and diversify execution. So I've already started doing this, and it's a key step toward becoming a more complete trader. And all of this only works with strict risk management, and my rules don't change depending on the account size. Same system, same risk logic, same discipline, and drawdown protection always comes first, especially for the real accounts. And when I mean real account, when I said real accounts, I mean the static one, fundamental one, and swing one. And in terms of numbers, my minimum objective for 2026 is to win at least $50,000 of payouts for next year, 2026 at least. And this comes from Propfirm's payouts and the growth of my live trading accounts. And so guys, don't forget these live accounts. It's real money too, which is gonna send it to another real account that whose belongs to you. So that's why it's some money that you have to count to in what you win all throughout this year. All right. So the 50K is going to count all the money that I win in my live account too. And this live account matters more than short-term payouts. So that's why I'm trying to explain to you that. So why this plan is realistic. This plan is not based on one lucky trade, one big month, or one aggressive bet. It's based on process, statistics, and risk control. If execution stays clean, results compound naturally. That's why when you're watching me trading in lives, I'm only trade with small size, because small size, at least I'm not over leveraged, and like that I can scale, and just survive after all the bad periods, because everyone have a bad periods, bad series. And it's the only one secret to survive of this bad series. It's just to trade with a small size. And then once you have increases your drawdown, you can allow yourself to increase your size too. So guys, trading is a long-term game. In 2026, my focus is about structure, skill development, and consistency. I'm grateful to be doing this journey with Phidias Propfirm, and I'll continue sharing the process transparently. And if you trade with a long-term mindset, this approach will make sense. And if this video brought you value, make sure to like it, to put a thumbs up, and subscribe to the best Propfirm YouTube channel in the world. And I love to know what are your trading goals for 2026. If it's some payout, to get some payouts, or live capital, or skill development, or anything else, just let me know. I would be really glad to see and to read all of your comments and to reply to it. Or if you have any suggestions to improve this strategy, this funding strategy too, that I have it and plan it for next year, don't hesitate to let me know, and especially if it makes sense for you. This was Florian Trader. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video or in the next trading live stream. See you soon. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Money talks, future markets breathe fire. Locked in the charts, pushing limits, taking it higher. Roll the dice on contracts, no casino, this grinds trust. Risk reward combo, fine line sharp as a thrust. Phidias crew, Propfirm kings of the floor. Blueprint on charts, they open financial doors. Derivative spin, profit